Hi YouTube, it's Monique. It is Saturday, May 17th, and that makes it my 8th day post-op and about 3-4 days since I made my last video. I started my pre-op detox at 218 pounds. On the day that I was banded, I was 210 pounds. The last time I spoke to you, I gained a little bit because of the surgery and all the other fun stuff that happens on the inside. So I was at 213, and today I am at 205.3, so a total weight loss of 12.7 pounds. Whew. All right. So I did go back to work a little bit. So on my 4th day, I did a half a day working from home. It was back-to-back meetings, and I toughed it out till about 2 o'clock, and then I just couldn't do it anymore, and I had to go take a nap. So I rescheduled some stuff, I pushed some stuff off, went and took a couple-hour nap, and then finished the rest of my day. So that wasn't too bad. On day 5, I worked from home again. This time I made it through the full day, no nap, yay. Day 6. Day 6 was interesting. I started with the intention to work from home. I was there for half a day, and all of a sudden my whole technology just went nuts. My internet stopped working, my phone stopped working, I had meetings that I needed to go to, so I put on my big girl pants and drove myself into the office and did a half day there. And because I worked downtown, getting home was kind of a stretch. It took me 2.5 hours to get home, so I didn't make it home till 8 o'clock. But I was feeling pretty good, so it wasn't so bad. And then on yesterday, which was Friday, I went to the office and did a full day in the office. And some of the things I noticed were I need to plan better. So when I was downtown, I left the office. I should have known that it was going to take me a really long time to get home, and I should have grabbed something to eat before I left. So I was scrambling, driving around looking for somewhere to go. Finally found a Tim Hortons, which is a small donut shop here out in Canada, a little chain that everybody loves. Got some chicken noodle soup and strained off the broth and had some of that, so that was okay. And the same thing happened to me on the at the office when I spent the full day in the office. I was expecting to be able to eat soup. I got to work and there was chicken noodle, which I really didn't feel like eating because I had it the day before, and then some kind of spicy potato corn Mexican something that it's like I just didn't want to even try. So I had a container of milk and some yogurt, and that didn't stick with me at all. So I was again starving by the time I got home. So I need to really figure out how to stock my car with some items and keep some items at work that can help me get through this period, and would love some suggestions from the YouTube community. Any kind of portable shakes or things. I'm on full fluids for the next week, and then the following week after that it's mushies. So anything that would work well in the fluid mushy stage that wouldn't perish in the car would be great suggestions. So feel free to leave me a little note. Something else I've noticed is I'm struggling with getting my water in. So I start off with all great intentions in the morning and get partway through the day and realize, oh, I got busy, I forgot to drink. It's sitting right there on my desk type of thing, and I just don't drink. So something I need to really work on. Any suggestions on how to keep me and get me into that habit would be greatly appreciated. I'm finding that sitting actually hurts, or not hurts, I should say. I do develop gas pain when I sit. And I notice that if I stand around or walk around, it doesn't happen as often. So those days that I did go into the office, I kind of freaked out my coworkers by walking around, standing, but hey, they understand, and they're very supportive. I am happy to report that I am getting a new job. So this is a job that's actually significantly closer to home, which will cut my commute by about 2 hours a day, which will allow me to go to the gym. I'm so excited about that. So now I'm scoping out a gym place, and I am looking into what I can do for those start building those new habits. So I did want to talk to you about where I got banded. I got banded at a larger clinic, and I know for those folks who are maybe thinking about getting banded, and there are always different options out there. I know there's some surgeons that work on their own or have a small practice that do banding. I went to one of the larger clinics in Canada, and I thought I'd go through some of the pros and cons. So the pros being they're pretty good at what they do. They do about 70 bandings a month. There are 2 surgeons that work together, and so they're able to do a lot of volume. So they've got the process pretty down pat, and there's a lot of folks that can back you up. So there is always a nurse on call. There are folks that I can talk to, or I can reach out via the phone. The other thing that's really great is there's a sense of community. They have a community board. They do keep that very sanitized as far as reality. They don't want us posting, or they will remove a post if it's not on the positive, cheery side. But through that community, I met a group of 8 wonderful women who have been banded around or about the same time that I have. So that's been really cool. We broke off, started our own little Facebook group, and we're following each other on, cheering each other. So that's really great. The other part that was really nice is that I didn't go to a hospital to get banded. Why that's important to me is, there's sick people at hospitals. We all know that, and sometimes there's the risk of secondary infection or picking something up at the hospital, and generally the mood's just not as fun. At the clinic, everything was nice and cheerful, and everybody was there for the same reason, so I didn't have to worry about that. So the cons really are I do get the sense that I'm just a number to them. I don't have a personalized relationship with anybody at the clinic, so that can be a little bit tough. I have to follow their processes, which means that if I need help or if I have a question, I have to call, I have to leave a message. I'm not a big fan of that. Then they call me back, you play phone tag. I do a lot of conference calls and things during the day, so I'm not necessarily available to answer the phone. And so, we're playing phone tag or we're leaving each other messages. It would be much more convenient for me to be able to go to a community or be able to write a post. So that's kind of a bummer. And then of course, there's very little opportunity for individualized care. So if there's some special need that you have or anything else, I don't know if it'll work very well for you. So those are sort of the pros and cons. I would say research what you have, pay attention to what's going on online, check out the surgeon, ask people what their opinions are, find out if there's somebody you can talk to, watch videos. There's a lot of folks who will provide recommendations. So that's good. And then on the non-scale victories, I consider this a non-scale victory. I pulled out my summer clothes, and some of the stuff fit, some of the stuff didn't quite fit, but I'm not really concerned about it. I don't feel like I need to go shopping to supplement my wardrobe. I think I have enough to make it through, and I went shopping today, and I really had to try really hard to buy anything, but I don't want to try, start accumulating things that I'm only going to wear for a month. I have a sweater that I got, and I'll show it to you sometime in the future. I don't have it. I should have pulled it out. But it's a zippy hoodie from Lululemon, and I got it for Christmas a couple years ago, and it just doesn't fit right. There's about this much before I can zip it, so I can squish myself into it, and I look like a little sausage. But yeah, that's one of my NSB things. And I took my bandages off this week, so I thought I'd give you all a quick peek at what it looks like. So let me just position myself. So I have here, here is one incision. And then on this side is, oops, sorry, my port. And then up here is one other one. So the steri tape should be coming off in probably about a week. I'm looking forward to that, but I will let it fall off on its own. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for watching. Like my videos, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. It's a long weekend here in Canada, so woohoo! 3 days off. Take care, YouTube.